Hey, what is up, guys? It's chicoawhaleridr here today, and thank you BTS for allowing me to post to your channel. I really appreciate that you're allowing me to post to your channel and all the other content producers besides me. So, let me talk about myself for a minute here, because this is my first video on BTS. And basically, I am a Call of Duty commentator. At least that's what I produce the most of. I make quality content on topics that my subscribers suggest to me, other topics that I think need to be covered, and I also tell a good amount of life stories that I think you guys will view as interesting. I also post Minecraft, some online video games, and I think I'm gonna post Borderlands 2 soon. Lastly, I also make an awesome podcast. It's like 30 minutes, and it's really fun to just sit down with subscribers and have a fun time with them. Not all of them are subscribers. Some of them I reach out to, and it's just an overall fun time. And I reach out to people, and it just produces one of the funniest podcasts there is. And it's called Red Bar Frustration. And also, I thought I should mention this. I always really support my subscribers. I try to help them, and I try to make sure that if you're not just being like, shout out, shout out, shout out, I will try and help you. But anyways, my topic today is why I started YouTube. And why I started YouTube is not just your typical story like, I got into Woody's Gamertag's videos and I was like, I want to be like Woody's Gamertag, or I want to be like White Boy or Syndicate. But I thought to myself, hey, Call of Duty commentators are fun in 7th grade. So I began to watch them. And as I got older, I thought, hey, I could do something like this, but I have nowhere near the time to do it because I used to be a wrestler. And I really enjoyed watching Call of Duty commentaries. Wow, commentaries. Wow, that was a fail. And it was just one of the best things to do when you're bored at night and you don't want to go to bed yet. And basically, I got really into Call of Duty commentators such as Sly Foxhound and I Am the Attack because they produce some quality content. But unfortunately, I was not really into Call of Duty commentaries until I got my major concussion. And what happened was when I was wrestling, I basically was riding a move called legs. It's basically you have your leg wrapped around the other kid's legs, and the kid actually stood up, and the ref's supposed to stop this because it's potentially dangerous, but the kid immediately hit a roll. So I basically, from 6 feet in the air, 180'd straight to my head. I was blurry vision. I became all nauseous, and eventually I threw up a lot, which is gross. And because of this, I'm not allowed to wrestle anymore because I've had 2 major concussions within 9 months, which is, if I get another one, my neurologist says I could experience permanent brain damage, which I don't really want to have because no one does. And during this time, I was basically sitting in my basement or sitting in my room because I couldn't even hang out with friends, which was the worst part of it. I mean, I could text them, but I don't want to spend 2 hours each day texting them. I mean, I text people for 30 minutes, but then I get bored, and I'm not that person that texts a lot. So, I began to watch a lot more Call of Duty commentators. I began to watch some smaller people as well, and I just really enjoyed what was people were producing. I thought, hey, this is interesting. I really enjoy this. I want to make something like this because I feel I have some interesting life experiences along with pretty good personality, and I'm pretty charismatic. Along with that, I just began to view videos about how to make better commentaries, how to be a commentator, what people want to see, what people like. And once I was healthy enough to actually think straight and basically talk a lot for a long period of time without excruciating head pain, I got my HD PVR and I got my Blue Snowball microphone by basically selling old wrestling gear that I could no longer use. And by getting these equipment, I was able to begin to make some videos, and the first few were actually really terrible. I was a terrible commentator at first. The first 2 videos I scrapped, and then I produced a short 90-minute video about who I am, and I'm a new Call of Duty commentator. It was basically not my best work, but I think it's pretty interesting. Just, you don't take down your first video, so I'm leaving that on my channel as well because I feel it's part of my channel and its history, and about why I started YouTube. So, thank you guys all for watching. Thank you for listening to my spiel about why I started YouTube. I know it's a little different, and I hope you guys enjoyed what I talked about here and what I said. Thank you guys all for watching.